Greetings, it is I, Foolish. Welcome to the icy tundra. I will be your disaffected polar bear today. I get to do a reading on Amapola. She suspects that she may have an Amigo Falso, which means she may or may not be dealing with a fake-ass individual who says that they're her friends. Well, today, Morgan and I are on the case, all right? Not just Morgan and I, and this, you know, you're my favorite, Morgan. We're also bringing out the Bonefire. We're going to do a reading with both of the decks, and we're going to see what happens, okay? It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be fun like you've never had before. Let me just write out the card first. We're calling this one Amigo Falso. Oh! It's got the very fate of this friendship weighs on this reading. Fake friends. Oh my god. Here's another thing. It's like, let's say you get a message that, like, this person may be faking the funk. Let's just say. Okay? Let's say you get that message, but because of your whatever bumps and bruises you picked up along the way, you don't listen to yourself, you don't trust your instincts, you don't maybe you feel guilty that you're having thoughts about this person like that. I find usually that starts to happen when you take another person's behavior personally. The thing about fake friends and fake people and people who are fake is just my working theory about it is that they're like that with everybody. They're like that all the time. So if we take it personally, it triggers like our internal kind of like a security system override where we're like, oh, well, if I just, you know, do this, this, and that, that person will treat me differently than they've treated all these other people. Magically, somehow. If you take their behavior personally, then something inside you actually convinces you that you can do something about it. So no longer are you thinking, should I even mess with this person at all? Which I suspect would be more of a sound, rational, logical kind of decision. But now you've made it personal. Now you're thinking, oh, well, there must be something I can do about it. Well, generally, people are who they are because they've either been rewarded or punished for displaying certain behaviors. And then they took that reward or punishment personally and assumed that the treatment they got was about them. Now, sometimes it is. Like, I mean, there's consequences, right? Choices. But when you're just kind of like going around in the world just interacting with people generally, and you're not being a hateful shitbag, it's not really about consequences. It's about just two operating systems kind of running into each other. And then you have the choice to either say, yes, I like that, or no gracias, right? Today I'm here to provide Amapola information that will allow her to make the right decision. And because I'm a third party disinterested, well, I mean, I'm interested in her, obviously, having a happy, productive life, or at least a less miserable life. These are cards. These are my cards. It's Morgan. It's this guy, whoever this guy turns out to be. I might just call this deck Bonefire, because I mean, I love a fire and I love the bones. Let's just see. Let's just see what we get. First, we're going to start with Morgan though, because we could treat this one as like an opening act. They all must bow to Morgan. They must all bow to Morgan and show her deference. Morgan is the head bitch in charge. Let's do that. Opening act, right? Bonefire. No offense. Amen. Some of the best bands in the world started off as opening acts. Okay? Amapola's possibly fake ass friend. 3 cards, baby. 3 cards, or you know what? Maybe not 3 cards. You just tell me how many cards you want me to pull. How about that? Why don't we do that? Whee! These cards are hard to spread, dude. Thick, very heavy. Kind of like myself. Maybe that's why I like them so much. Okay. We're pulling cards for Amapola. Possible fake ass friend on the premises. Right? We're just going to pull. We'll see what we get. I don't know if 3... Is this it? What do I feel like? I pulled out 3 cards and I feel like the middle card is what I was supposed to get. But they're still kind of stuck together. And that's the Queen of Swords. And that actually does kind of look like Amapola there. A bitch will cut you. We'll just stick these under here. Okay. Another card. These are all stuck together. This is why we're doing with Morgan too, just to see if we're like tracking, you know? And this guy, and they are all stuck together. I want this one. All right. So Bonefire has had his or her say. I'm not even gonna gender it. I'm not. You have the freedom to choose. You be who you're gonna be. Okay. So for these, I got Queen of Swords, 7 of coin, which is Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Okay. This is BF. I am not calling this deck BFF. Don't even. And we will set those aside for our close-up later. Now, let's see what Morgan has to say. Oh my God, Morgan. Fake ass friends, right? But then also, like, I'm also of the mind that, like when people talk about trust issues and whatnot, like, if you understand that you're really the only one that can hurt yourself, I mean, these people might make off with your cash, they might make off with your car. I mean, I have seen some egregiously trifling ass behavior in my many years on this earth. But I'm still here, right? I mean, I basically trust people to do exactly what they're gonna do. I trust them to I don't know, maybe because I have some kind of an attachment disorder, but because I don't seem to bond with people like other people do. They might get over on you, but the only thing that's going to happen, especially if you don't take it personally, is you'll adapt to that particular person and then you'll move on, right? Lesson learned. And I'm not talking about like extreme cases where they find some disturbed soil in the garden out back. I'm not talking about that. Just talking about just regular, everyday stuff. Fake ass friends. I mean, I do, I personally prefer to know that the person I'm dealing with is too trifling for me, because that means I get a lot of my free time back. Hey, I like myself, man. In order to be my friend, you got to be more interesting than myself, you know? You got to be more fun or more educational than it would be with me on my own. But like I said, I have an attachment disorder. All right, we got Morgan. And Morgan, you know what? Morgan, I feel it. Because I know Morgan knows how much I like Amapola. I'm feeling something. I'm feeling beyond shade. Something worse than shade. I feel it. All right, we did 3 cards. I feel like 3 is adequate. Here's what Morgan gave us. 4 of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Rods reversed, and then Queen of Rods. So now we've got another Queen on the premises. It's exciting. This is Morgan. 8 of Rods reversed. Wands, Rods, whatever. Queen of Rods. With a sunflower. I've been looking at the cards lately. Really, just Morgan now. I'm just trying to focus on one deck at a time. I'm going to stop myself because there's like 6 jokes I can make right there. All right. Okay, so let's get in there. Let's delve in. Let's get this party started. God, these are some big ass cards. I'm going to have to, man, I don't know what I'm going to do to get those. Just use them, I guess. Just break them in. Okay. Jack. Man, we got everybody bringing some resources today. All right, so according to Jack, the Inversion Tarot Guide, Queen of Swords. Spoiler. Quick, sharp, witty, astute. Helping others see and understand the truth. Knows the facts and shares them. Intellectual honesty, independent thinking. No tolerance for lies or nonsense. Hey. It does, though. It looks like you. Amapola, look at her. Bitch, I will cut you. And then you've got a beautiful dove. Ooh, and then you've got like all these roots and stuff. And it looks like you're like cutting through the mishigas. All right. Well, that's good stuff, man. Nobody has got time to waste on this kind of nonsense. Articulate, outspoken, candid, direct, gets right to the point. Values rationality over emotion. Strategy over instinct. That's what we were just saying. Was what I was just saying. All right. Yeah, that's what's up. 7 of Coins. Pentacles. Whatevers. Ready but still waiting to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Be patient about the process. Things need time to develop, grow, and reach fruition. Timing is important. Get it right. Assess the current situation and determine the next step. Product review. How has it developed along the way? The friendship is what I'm trying. Let me just be very clear. You will cut a bitch. Ain't got time. All right? You and the Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to F with. All right? This friendship will take time to get into fruition. Right? And then the Nine of Cups. This is, oh my God. I think I know what this is. Oh, if I'm right. Satisfied and content with both past and present. Having good relationships and gratifying social life. Enjoying the pleasures of life. Emotional generosity. When you put your goodness out in the world, it is returned in abundance. Going to or hosting a social event, being a good host. Guess what, Amapola? Like, you know what? These are all about you, okay? These are all about you. Okay? And now I'm starting to see how these two are going to work together. This is about you, girl. You and your friends and your limited number of social events. This is about you. But wait, there's more, because Morgan, come on, baby. Come on down and bring mama the garbage. I just feel like Morgan is not happy with this person, but we'll see. Let's just see. Let's not get crazy. Four of Pentacles. Tight hold on money. No new investments or spending. Listen. Oh, Amapola, listen. When it's talking about money, it's not just money. It's talking about resources like your health, your time and energy, your ability to navigate social situations. I mean, the cups are like emotional stuff, but this is like your resources. So when it says money, it's not all just money, okay? So just keep that in mind. I'm just going to read this right out the book, then we're going to review at the end. There will be a quiz. Loose and material hold. Hoarder mentality. Penny pinching. Miserly. Unexpected financial imbalance or material loss. And keep in mind, resources, okay? Now we got the Eight of Wands. Aimless action without purpose. Going uncontrollably fast. But then this one confuses me every time. Stalled, delayed. Pick one. Either way, it's moving at the wrong speed. Obstructed, restricted, losing momentum. See again. That's not the good part. Let's get to the good part. The good part is this. The Queen of Rods. Wands. It's rods in some decks, wands in the other decks. Just like it's coins in some decks and then pentacles in the other decks. Strong, self-assured personality, independent, courageous, charismatic, charming, center of attention. Radiates warmth and engaging. Extroverted, socially intelligent, optimistic, positive outlook. Motivates or encourages others to know their strengths and pursue their goals. An inspiration to others. Listen, we're not getting to it. So I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm sorry there's a long reading, you guys. Like, I'll put in some chapter thingies. I actually didn't see this coming at all. I'm going to pull, okay, well, like that's the base for the reading. And we're going to look and see what this is. Why don't we just look at it right now so we don't forget, because we often forget. I just want to make sure Amapola has all of the information available. Okay, listen. This is the reverse meaning of the moon, okay? M-O-O-N, that spells moon. Strong repressions emerge, causing confusion, distress, anxiety, or fear. Distorted or disturbed thinking, mental illness, hallucination. Self-deception, mental blackout. What the hell is going on in your house? Okay, so we have a lot of cards that are just like generally like that thing where you can, listen, I'm not, no shade. Bonefire and Morgan, I love you guys. These are very, very related to Amapola. But I guess what I'm looking for all is one clarification about, I'm going to leave this out too. This individual, how about we do maybe we're doing that. Let's just listen. I'm just trying to stay open, you guys. This has to do with progress, consistent progress, productivity, not in a hurry, steadfast, straightforward plan, practical endeavor. Okay, we'll set that guy aside. What I need to know, and dude, what I need to know is this. That was the Page of Cups, actually, that popped out. Listen, we're getting a lot of pop-outs. That was the Page of Cups. For some reason, I feel like that was really important. We're going to pull it out. Because what I was thinking was, just tell me about this person. And then that's when Morgan was like, here, bitch, like... There's a page. Page of Cups. Oh, that's the dude. It's got fish in the cup. Yuck. Okay, so we had some pop-outs. We also had the Hermit as a pop-out. Okay. So these are the pop-outs. The Knight of Pentacles I already read. Man, this is getting crazy. What is this? What are we playing, bridge tonight? What is going on? I feel like I'm in a casino. Fascinating. A new fondness for something or someone, infatuation. Daydreaming about where something new in your life will go. A friendship, right? Playfulness, creative playfulness. A heartfelt message. This could be describing a relationship with this new person. But listen, this other thing popped out. I'm already okay, here's what I'm getting already. Here's what I'm getting already. I'm already getting this. Limit this person. We talked about plans not coming to fruition. We talked about solid foundation. We talked about moving too quickly, right? We talked about you. Let's finish this one last one, and then I think I know what's going on here. The Hermit, introspection, gaining insight, seeking or having spiritual enlightenment or philosophical wisdom, looking for guidance or giving guidance to others, mentorship, solitude, choosing to be alone. That could be me or you, to be honest. But the thing is, like, he came out in not an upright position. So I'm just gonna read this too, and then we're gonna pull it all together. We'll do a whole PowerPoint. Kidding. The Hermit reversed is too self-absorbed, neurotic, negative introspection, lacking spirituality, the need for spiritual insight or growth, ignoring good or wise advice, loneliness. So, all right. We're going to pull this together. You need to put the brakes on this friendship completely. I don't mean cut them off. I'm not talking about cutting these people off. I'm talking about, there's something about fake friends. This is just something I picked up, and Morgan is kind of saying it when she's talking about at a breakneck pace, you know? Either stalled or going too fast. Either going way too fast or way too slow. There is something about fake friends that I've noticed. Sorry, man. I have I'm super dehydrated and I'm having a flare up, so I'm trying to get a handle on it. Fake friends usually come rushing in because they don't want to take the time to grow. They don't play the long game with people. They come rushing in. Next thing you know, you're together all the time. I've fallen for it numerous times, right? And then you start noticing that your values do not match. Okay. Now here's the thing. I don't care about anything else when I'm evaluating. I mean, I'm not saying we do like a whole review board over here. Well, at this point we kind of do. Because shitty friends waste a lot of time and energy that you could be using for other things, like, especially when you have a chronic illness, figuring out like how to manage your symptoms, or, you know, providing support to a friend who's like situationally helpless. These mofos just come rushing in, right? Like gangbusters. And it's not about you. It's not about you at all. It's their standard operating procedure. They sweep people into this like charisma or what have yous, and then next thing you know, you're constantly listening to their problems or whatever, you're helping them out, and you're extremely generous. So I could see you doing that. But if any of that stops, they start acting an ass. They start getting a case of the ass with you. And that is why I am recommending that you slow everything way down, play the long game, and see if this person's still around in 6 months, okay? You're not a child. I think you already know this. I don't think it's about whether this person is fake or not. Now I'm contradicting everything I just said about fake friends. Just it's the words I was using just to keep the theme going, but I want to say this. These people, they may not be fake. Like, who's to say who's fake or not? A lot of times people who are in jams repeatedly are in jams because they can't be friends to their own selves, okay? And then they're looking to get that from other people. And it's been my experience that those are the problem. Those are people that cause problems for you, okay? You, like, the royal you, like, us, everyone, we. That's what I feel like. The root of this issue is watch this person and see if they're a friend of themselves. Okay? And if they are not, then they're not going to be a friend to you. And then the second thing to watch is your values. Do your values match up? And I'm not talking about the values they say they have, because everybody's full of shit here with this. I'm talking about the values that you see them display. That's what I'm talking about. So, that's my summary for Amapola. I am super excited that we got some pop-outs. I feel like that is a sign of my progress working with these tools. And I will see you at another time.